Hey, I'm David Duran and this is How Many, your favorite canon show. We're starting March with one truly amazing film, Alien from 1979, directed by Ridley Scott and starring Sigourney Weaver. First, just a little bit of backstory. So, in 1974, Alejandro Jodorowsky is planning to make a film called Dune. For this movie, he approaches Dan O'Bannon for special effects and H.R. Giger for the art. Any of these rings a bell? The film wasn't made, maybe because Jodorowsky's script was about this big, but the art concept was retaken later by Ridley Scott, who would hire O'Bannon and Giger for Alien. You can watch an entire documentary on Dune, probably one of the most ambitious movie projects ever. I'll leave the link down here. Okay, now to the movie. We start with some information about the commercial towing vehicle, a spaceship, the Nostromo, with a crew of 7. The Nostromo is going back to Earth and everything inside is dark and peaceful as the crew is now in hypersleep. Suddenly, the bridge computer turns on and makes everyone wake up. The crew is having, breakfast, I think. That totally looks like cereal to me. Dallas, the captain, goes to the main computer called Mother. And let me tell you, that's the worst interface I've ever seen. I mean, you could talk to HAL 9000, and what's with the question Dallas just typed? The crew soon realizes they are not near home at all, but Mother had to wake them because she intercepted a transmission of unknown origin, something the crew is obliged to investigate by contract. They descend on moon LV-426, but just as they land, for some reason I can't understand, the ship has all kind of malfunctions. How? Why? Am I actually blind and didn't see what happened? Now it'll take about 25 hours to repair, so the crew decides to investigate the source of the signal. Meanwhile, Dallas, Kane and Lambert go outside wearing spacesuits, equipped with cameras transmitting everything to the Nostromo. The quality is not very good, so Ripley tries to fix it, and once again, what on earth is that? I'm serious, you wouldn't be able to translate binary to English that fast. Also, like, how much information is in there? This literally is the sentence, "This is an example in binary. These computers are driving me crazy." Okay, no more comments on that. From the distance, Dallas spots an alien spaceship with the shape of a horn. The 3 explorers continue their journey into the weird-looking spaceship, but as they get near, the transmission to the Nostromo experiences some problems. Now inside, they discover a giant dead creature. This being has a very strange wound, as if it had exploded from inside. Meanwhile, Mother has deciphered part of the transmission, but that's bad news, because the transmission seems to be a warning, not an SOS signal as the crew first assumed. Kane goes to another chamber in the alien spaceship, where he finds many eggs-like things. His presence, or maybe the light, is enough to make one of the eggs open, and from inside a creature jumps to his helmet. They go back to the Nostromo, but Ripley is not very pleased to know that some creature is attached to Kane's helmet. She doesn't want them inside the ship because it could be dangerous for all the crew, obviously. But Ash let the explorers in. That's a terrible idea and very unprofessional. Ash manages to remove Kane's helmet, but the creature is attached to his face, almost choking him with its tail. That thing is terrifying, look at it, it's like having a giant bug in your head, something. They decide that's best to cut the limbs of the creature to remove it, but when they cut a little bit, they realize the blood of the creature is acid, very powerful acid. Ripley confronts Ash about letting the explorers in. Ripley is a bit suspicious of him, Ash being a scientist. It appears like Ash wanted to take a look at the creature and wasn't that worried about the thing coming in and the potential danger. Suddenly, Ash, Dallas and Ripley discover the creature has detached and is dead.
Dallas? That's fine.
Ash decides to keep the creature to study, once again pissing off Ripley, now expressing her distrust to Dallas. The ship has been fixed, so they are back to space. Kane is now up and very hungry, of course, as expected if you've been sick. Oh god, what the—
Oh god!
The crew throws Kane's body out of the ship, directly into space. Now the 6 members are getting ready to find the alien. Equipped with an electric stick and something to detect changes on Earth density. I'm telling you, this scene is very tense. Man! Brett goes after the cat Jonesy, finding a skin like the one of snakes. Personally, I would run away immediately, but Brett is not going anywhere without that cat. Wrong choice. Okay, it's a pretty cat. Oh, Jesus! The alien, now that big, is using the air duct to move around, so the remaining crew decide they could use that in their advantage. The plan is to move around the tunnels, opening and closing sections as Dallas verified each of them is safe. What a brave man, or as always really dumb. Yeah, that's an option. Dallas finds some gooey substance, while Lambert, using some kind of real-time map, warns him about the creature moving in his direction. Get out of that place now! No, he was my second favorite character. Now in charge, Ripley wants some answers and she's planning to get them using Mother. At first, her requests have no reply, but when asking for enhancement, a Special Order 937 appears on screen and that looks really bad. Somehow, Ash is right there. Ripley pushes him against the computer and leaves to tell the others about this order. But of course, Ash won't let her. From Ash's forehead, a white substance emerges. Ash hits Ripley and tries to choke her with a magazine. The two remaining members of the crew are arriving just in time to help Ripley. Holy Jesus! Ash wasn't human? They put it down but rewired its head to have a few words.
How do we kill it, Ash? There's gotta be a way of killing it. How? How do we do it?
You can't. Its structural perfection is matched only by its hostility.
Okay, probably not what you would like to hear. The new plan is to kill the alien, blowing up the Nostromo using the shuttle to escape. Yeah, he totally deserved it. The three remaining crews split up. Lambert and Parker go get some coolant, while Ripley gets the shuttle ready. Inside the shuttle, Ripley hears Jonesy nearby, and so decides to look for it. Bad cat! The alien shows up to kill Lambert, but Parker attacks it. Unfortunately, he's no match for the creature, piercing his skull with its mouth. Inside its other mouth. And possibly killing Lambert with its tail, something we don't get to see. When Ripley discovers the body, she decides it's time to end up this party, starting the mechanism for the ship's self-destruction. Just 10 minutes to get out of there, or 5 minutes to stop detonation. Why does everything look like an alien? Whoa! I didn't understand why Ripley's trying to stop the self-destruction count. Maybe with the alien there she wasn't able to reach the shuttle. But anyway, she ran out of time for stopping that countdown. With a flamethrower ready for any unpleasant encounter, she advances carefully, taking Jones with her and finding no alien on her way. There is only 1 minute left to get away from the Nostromo, so Ripley starts the shuttle's engine. Even though the Nostromo is well behind her, the wave of explosion reaches the shuttle, causing some turbulence. Nothing to worry about actually. Ripley hugs Jonesy and puts it inside a stasis pod, getting herself ready for that too. Woo! Okay, just pressing some buttons here and there. Oh my god! She gets suited up while watching the alien. Think she's got a plan, huh? Picking that harpoon? Ripley sits and fastens the chair's belt. She needs to get the alien out of its hideout, so she teases the creature, pumping air. Ripley opens the door of the shuttle, blowing everything out of the ship. The harpoon gets stuck with the door when it closes, so the alien is not entirely done, trying to enter through the propulsion engine. That doesn't seem like a very good idea, right? Finally relieved, Ripley records a message with the details of what happened to the Nostromo and its crew. I really love Alien. Amazing special effects, effective plot, amazing acting, and of course, the artwork. Oof. From the creature to the ship, both the Nostromo and the one in Moon LV-426. Now it's time to see how many scary moments did we have. Respect. Okay, that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.